Hi, Dr. Eileen O'Connor, and I'm going to give you some more basics on the interface and just to give you some learning by doing tips. Let's look at the way this is organized, which is a lot more like Unity Game Engine and some of the more robust programs. You look over here, there are a number of elements that are available. And even if you don't understand them all, you'll be able to click on them and get a little thumbnail. Not even click, just move over it and get a little thumbnail of what it is. So you will notice that they have a variety of different tools that you can use. Models, for instance, designs the background that you have. Here's a box collider, which is used so that objects don't fall into one another. So go through and look at the different models and types that are available and start learning something about the interface. Now, once you see the particular items that are possible, you can look in and find out what you have. What are the assets you have? And already I have uploaded a number of simple pictures that I'm putting into these 3D models. Now, you can also notice that they have a lot of other things that are built in. Let me see if I can move this up a bit. So these are the other features that are built in that you can start playing with now. I shrunk it so that my actual live 3D model is up here in a tiny space. But I can have an architecture kit, which allows me to work with different areas. I can build everything from scratch. And this is very good for any of you that want to build up your own 3D models. You can make walls, you can make windows, and when I click the twisties, you can see all the different types of materials that are available. So you have a nice package here. Now remember, it's all designed to make things simple and low polys, low number of items, so that you don't wind up having structures that take up too much bandwidth. So you can look through and see what type of features are built in. Now Sketchfab brings you to their assets and you can import those as well. But again, some are going to have a lot more detail and maybe too big for what you want. Now Google Poly is here right now and this is wonderful, but I understand now that Google is going to discontinue Poly, so I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but right now you can bring in a lot of these great features, and if I were to click this I could bring it right into my space here. Now Bing Images is a search engine. You could probably search here. I'm not going to try to do that right now. Bing also has videos. You can bring in sounds, which are nice, and I think sometimes it plays over the sound a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to worry about bringing in sounds right now. And GIF files that have been uploaded. Now you can, remember, you can always upload your own. Now this is from a company called Tenor, and I've been enjoying some of these. You can bring them in as well. I'm assuming that the ones that are here use relatively low bandwidth, but I'm not 100% sure. Just a couple more areas I'll show now that teach you something about the interface. So I've got my space, which is showing me what my actual interface will be. But if you notice over in this corner, the right side, you're going to see something called the hierarchy. It's going to show you what's actually been put into your particular space. Now, a waypoint is different teleports, so that you can, so to speak, that you can send people to. And you'll notice when you hit on any of these different features, up come the properties associated with that feature. So I'm looking at the picture that I uploaded earlier. Now I'm clicking over here, I'm looking at the model itself and the properties. So a good way to start learning is to bring something up, bring it over, click on it, and then look at what the characteristics are. And you'll get a sense of what's possible. You're going to see that there are positions that certain objects can take. There are going to be characteristics of objects. So use this as a way to teach yourself more about the interface. So have fun with it. Learn what you are going to be doing are putting these 3D models, and I'm clicking and dragging so you can see I really have a grid, and what I'm doing is putting things on top of and sometimes underneath the model. So this is how you ultimately build these spaces, which then you can wonderfully open in Hubs, you can publish it, and that's how you can invite other people into your model. So have fun with it. Thank you.